ahead, Heather.
Okay.
You can start.
Okay, so I tell Joan one day that I think that she should paint angels. And we had this little, none of us wanted to do anything for Halloween. And so we're like, okay, let's have a painting party. And let's paint our angels. And so we have this little painting party, and all of a sudden Joan starts painting, like I see the first painting, I'm like, continue, like make some more. And she just like starts channeling the stuff, and the brush is like going so fast.
Wow.
And she would like paint these images, and the background of the canvas would be white. So then she would like have to try to like color in the
scoop it around the side.
Yeah, and it wasn't really working, and so like I ended up having to paint the background just so that, because she was channeling so quickly, that it's just so the background wasn't white when she would finish. And it was just like they were just pouring out of her, and I think it was like 33 paintings. And
did
she
you really
says
do 33 in one day?
30 days.
30
she
days?
says 30 days. It was more like 5. Like it was like there was.
And was
The
this one
floor
over
of the house was completely filled.
Yeah, get over there.
No, this one was bigger. But, yeah, it was just like, it was crazy. I mean,
So it was 33 angels in 30 days,
Very
but
frenetic.
she's
it
kind
was
of right.
faster than that.
It
Like,
was faster because some days I'd wake up and then we'd be talking and having
Most of those
coffee
30
and then I'd have another painting done, and then Heather would grab a canvas and she'd paint the background and hand it to me. And then what the best part though was, remember when they were all done, and our friend Scott hung them up on the wall. Okay, and then we all sat up there, we did a meditation, and it was like they were present. You know, the experience was we had created this angel portal. So that was. And then they came through and said, paint us and we will come. So then this one like knew more about art than I did. Right.
well, it was a process of like understanding her process. And so, you know, it was a real dance of, you know, like watching Joan and seeing when she was in the mode of channeling, and then, you know, kind of helping her understand between the channeling and her mind critiquing what she just channeled. And so sometimes I'd have to like steal the brush away from her and be like,
Okay.
you can't
Now,
touch this
which is
anymore.
one of the ones that you did during this process? Is that one?
Well, I'll show you one of them. One of them, Archangel Michael. Okay, so I had done another painting under it. Actually, 2 other paintings under it. The first was this most magnificent one. Heather went nuts. It was earth and all these angels around it, and she said, don't touch it. But I looked at it and I saw imperfections, and so I blew it. And so the next thing I know is I ruined the painting, and I have this beautiful woman. And then Heather looks at it and she said, well, what is this? And just because she didn't get it at that moment, I go, oh my God, the world's worst painting. And I now cover it over. Now you have to get, there was the heart, love, all these angels. So Archangel Michael has been built over 3 of the most amazing paintings.
Okay.
And so what would happen to me is that my mind would go, oh, how could I paint this? This isn't like anything I've ever seen before.
Right.
And then it was a real process. You know? She would have to grab the paintings, the brush from me.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Where is it?
We will go.
Oh, who is it?
She is at 7 and we're just together
Because she would channel so quickly that like literally the beings would jump in.
Yeah.
Right, and if I didn't have another canvas in the house,
It would just jump on another one.
Talk to me.
What's that?
This is the first one.
Yeah.
It was Archangel Michael that one journey not too long ago. He felt like everybody kept seeing him around me, and then I was finally like, you know, I'm not really an angel person. And then I was going to the bathroom, and somebody else said like, well, you know, Archangel Michael, and then all of a sudden I was peeing, and she was right outside, and all of a sudden they were like, oh, this army of angels. And I was like, all right, well, okay, fine. I'll talk. I guess guess angels talk to me. I didn't think I was like thrown off or something.
Don't really need help doing this.
and then I was just like, all right, Joan.
Oh,
And every picture she showed it to me.
I have to
I
talk
was
to
like,
you.
oh my god, oh my god. And then I was just like, every single picture was like giving me this like download. And then I went and stayed at your house, and then that was it.
Right, and here we are.
That was it. That was it.
So the paintings give downloads of information. And when you
What's this one for?
so as soon as I got to Palm Springs, to Desert Heart Springs, I started to see all of these angels in the mountains behind me.
And the center's on.
I love that story.
The mountains are on Palm Springs.
Yeah. These, well, yeah. And Desert Hot Springs. And I just, they just woke me up at night until I started painting them. It was 120 when I started painting them. I didn't want to. It was like, are you serious? And they'd wake me up at 4 or 5 in the morning, and I just like would go outside and I'd feel them. And I felt that they called me to the desert for a reason.
Yeah.
And that's what came out. The portals in the mountains.
This is like real purity of spirit.
Yeah.
Very cool. And then these ones are too.
Oh, well, she's one of the original Earth Messengers. Right.
Eliana?
Kaliana.
What abundance and fertility?
This one was born March, right after my birthday. March 2014, and she really came to me in this flood of like a feeling of abundance, prosperity, love, peace and harmony. Yeah.
Where did the serpents come from? Or that was just part of the image?
Well, actually, they're more like signs of infinity.
Okay.
Really kind of diving deep into an infinity.
So they're not just spirals.
Yeah. But more like the sense of balance.